Hello and a very warm welcome. Round 9 of the F1 season as we head to Montreal, Canada. Can't wait. Really looking forward to this one. Canada, absolute classic. Unpredictable races, unpredictable weather, and surely a few safety cars to match. Yeah. Il Notre Dame, Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve. We have a subscriber who's very local to the circuit, so hopefully he can give us some weather updates. But yeah, from the radar I see, maybe a wet race, so that would be very interesting. When was the last time we had a wet race? Lance Stroll's home race, and he'll be begging for points, but Aston really struggling at the minute. Yeah. So 14 turns, 3 DRS zones, 1 down the main straight, 1 at the back of the circuit, and then you got the main one down into the last corner. Wall of Champions. Will we see any champions in the wall? Ocon, obviously news, he is leaving Alpine, and yeah, he will also take a 5-place grid penalty due to his contact with Gasly at Monaco. And Jack Doohan will be in the car for practice 1. He will replace Ocon. So not only has Ocon lost his seat, he's got a 5-place grid penalty and he's out the car for practice 1. Coming into the weekend, there's been a lot of talk about driver deals. We should be talking about racing, overtakes, but we've had more driver deals than overtakes this season. Sergio Perez has signed a 2-year contract. Very surprised about that. Where's the ambition for Red Bull? Sergio sat on 6 wins in a dominant car. Is a worse ratio than Bottas. And I didn't think Bottas was very good. But he signed that new deal. Are we going to see a new Sergio Perez? And Lewis Hamilton is a god round this track. As bad as Mercedes are, I would not be shocked to see him on the podium this weekend. So yeah, Ocon lost his seat. Perez signs a new deal. Can Mercedes show something? We're crying out. Maybe a wet race, we see a Lewis Hamilton special. Lance Stroll's usually good in the wet as well. I think it'll be business as usual. I expect Red Bull to win the Grand Prix. Safety cars will happen. The weather will be carnage. And the pit in. You come down the long straight. We've seen it many times where drivers cut back and people go in the pits. We've seen an incident in 2008 where Lewis ran into the back of Kimi. Canada it's got drama everywhere. This corner on the photo, Robert Kubica's a massive crash there. Comes back the next year and wins the race. Jenson Button, 6 pit stops, wins the race. Sebastian Vettel getting robbed of a win as he cut the grass and nearly put Lewis in the wall. I'm looking forward to the weekend. As usual, qualifying reaction, race reaction, driver ratings for the Canadian Grand Prix. Bring it on. Yeah, looking forward to it. Canada, great atmosphere, great track, great overtaking, unpredictable weather. What's not to love? Bring it on. We need a good race. Over to you, Canada.